Well, as we just heard, one of the byproducts of the war between Israel and Hamas is a rise of anti-Semitism on college campuses. One Catholic school in Ohio is doing what it can to combat anti-Semitism, opening its doors via an expedited transfer process to Jewish students seeking a safe haven. And joining us now to talk about the initiative is Father Dave Pivonka, the president of Franciscan University of Stubenville. Father Dave, great to have you back on. A lot to get to, but first, I'm curious, why do you think that we are seeing this rise in anti-Semitism and institutions of higher learning now? I mean, it is the one place where you would think civil discourse and tolerance will be commonplace.
Yeah. Well, first off, it's always good to be with you. Yeah, you would think that, wouldn't you? But my experience has been oftentimes this idea of tolerance is tolerance as long as you think or believe the way we believe. But if you are in it all different, they're not tolerant. And it's just honestly, maybe in some ways this is showing a true color, is that tragically, we have a history of anti-Semitism. And I don't know why it is. There was just actually a Jewish student in Pittsburgh who wrote an article in the Pittsburgh newspaper, and he said it's situations like this that the crazies come out, and it seems it's so incongruent with our faith and the fact that we might be able to do something to help somebody. I just felt that this was the path we had to take.
Yeah, it really is important, Father Dave. And can you walk us through the decision to offer this transfer opportunity to Jewish students that are facing, this persecution?
I would love to. I mean, there's actually a little bit of a backstory to it. When Hamas did the attack against the people of Israel, I get a call later that day, and we have 38 students from Franciscan University that were in Israel. And you can imagine as a president, I mean, those are my kids, they're my students. And there was about 48 hours of anxiety and prayer. And we just worked, thank the Lord, we were able to get them out. We got them out through Jordan. But what president doesn't have a heart for his students to make sure that they're safe? Well, I think you're aware that we'll be offering a conference on campus next week. So literally starting in 4 days on Jewish-Christian dialogue. And one of the individuals on that committee reached out to us and they said, are you aware what's going on in so many colleges and campuses right now? The anti-Semitism and the riots and the hate speech and just horrible things that are being done. And he said the reality is there's a population of students who simply don't feel safe. And we got together, honestly, as a faculty and staff and administration, several of us, and we prayed and we said, well, maybe we could offer a safe place for them, a haven for them. Your producer, I believe it was, at the very beginning said they need a friend right now. I mean, our brothers and sisters are suffering, and if we could do something that allows them to come to a place, study online, or actually come to Stubenville, why wouldn't we open our door for them? Why wouldn't we help protect them? And that's just, it's honestly, Tracy, it's not that complicated. That's just what we decided we needed to do.
Yeah, it's so wonderful. Hey, Father Dave, I'm curious, how much initial interest have you had in this program so far, and what's been the large reaction from both faith communities?
Yeah, the reaction has been really beautiful. We've had Jewish brothers and sisters that have reached out and they've thanked us. Some of the media has thanked us. My alumni are overwhelmingly supportive, and they think this is a great idea. The reality is we've not actually had a student reach out to us. And my thought was we just wanted to let them know the door's open. Whether or not they want to walk through it, whether or not they want to come, that's between them, their family, the school they're at. But we just wanted people to know that offer was there.
Yeah, and I know it's kind of like logistically a little bit hard to do this, but you're doing it because it's the right thing to do. Can you talk about some of the challenges, though, and how you're going to make this all happen?
Yeah, and again, you boiled it down perfectly. Yes, there's some logistic issues. I mean, by the grace of God, we've got our largest class ever. We've got our largest returning student body ever. So we're going to have to figure out if they wanted to come on campus, where we might be able to house them, and if they come with dietary restrictions, and how we're going to be able to serve and care for that student. But we're very clear. We don't have all the answers and exactly understand. We just felt that there was something that needed to be done. It needed to be done immediately, and let somebody know that if there's nowhere else to go, you have a place to come here.
Well, Father Dave, thank you for speaking with us about this initiative. Thank you for what you're doing, and God bless you.
Thank you so much.